baby.
Welcome to the BBG Network, episode 4, Tinkerbell.
Little magic.
A little magic in the air tonight, baby.
Oh man, definitely a little magic. You know what? It's been a little bit of magic here recently. We've got 350 views or more, counting on one episode.
Yep. And you know, altogether we've had about 700, 800 views.
Probably, yeah. That's incredible. Incredible.
Episode 2 has been the most popular with Jacob Levins.
We might have to get him back home.
Maybe so.
Maybe as like a little co-host or something, just like for an episode.
Yeah. You know, we already have somebody else in mind for a co-host. We already told him he'd get on for at least one episode.
Yeah. And everybody seemed to like Bigfoot too last episode. That was a hit. So, yeah. Tell us about your deals you got going on today, Landon. We're going to see some more deals here later of some products we have.
Yep. So, you know, we're back with just the normal recovery, protein powder, and pre-workout by AG Labs. Code Landon G. It's a great formula. Use the code, man. But great code. Or great formula. And this is, so y'all know I'm always talking Iron Line.
Rip it out.
But Iron Line clothing.
Show them the back.
Code Landon G. And I'll have a shirt too. I'll be wearing that to school tomorrow. It's in the dryer. It's getting cleaned again. I've already wore it. But make sure y'all check them both out and code Landon G.
One thing is we need everybody to do is that if you've only got Facebook, I don't care. Get on your story or something and post us. Share us with somebody.
Repost us.
I don't care if you just got Facebook. Do something.
Yeah, because look, no one cares if you repost, but they might check it out. So if everybody's reposting, then loads of people will see it. Because if one person reposts and they see it, they'll repost and it'll just keep going.
Yeah, that's for real.
And dude, so we can't really tell y'all what the shirt's gonna look like, but it's official. We're having shirts and hoodies.
We are having shirts and hoodies, and if you want, in order to get one, it's not gonna be that hard. But if you want one of the first ones to come out, you'll definitely have to send us a message real quick because we're going to start to make something.
Oh yeah.
We're not going. I mean, of course, it's going to be pre-orders and stuff like that. It's not going to be.
Yeah.
It's going to be. I mean, pretty special, I think.
Yeah, and you gotta pre-paying because we love y'all and trust y'all, but we ain't gonna pay for everybody up front.
So, you know, somebody's got some people's got some risky backgrounds, I guess I could say.
Yeah, but the shirts.
But maybe they're a changed person though.
Yeah.
What if they are a changed person? Then?
Yeah, but let's make them pay first.
Yeah, let's make them pay first. Yeah, because I'm not doing that.
I'm not paying out my pocket for them.
No, because at the end of the day, you're not getting a T-shirt. You're not. It's the BBG network. Everybody is loyal and they trust one another.
Yeah, and we're making sure the stuff's great. I know the shirts are going to be great. We've already got somebody working on one.
Great quality.
But we're going to really double check. They're making one shirt right now. We're going to wait, see how it comes in, see how it fits, see how it feels, and how the designs are. It'll be great.
We want to make it special to you. We don't want some crappy T-shirt. We're not going to sell you nothing just crappy. We're going to sell you some very what's the word I could use?
I don't know about luxurious, but
to your heart it will be.
Yeah,
definitely.
And the heart's what matters, and the thought, and the quality. It'll be good quality. We're making sure, but it will be. And if it's not, then we'll switch up. But it'll be.
And returns too if something bad happens.
Oh yeah,
definitely. We're gonna keep it loyal. We'll keep it loyal.
Yeah.
But anyway, so today's episode, like Landon said, is Tinkerbell. So, without further ado, I think it's time for Tinkerbell. Indeed it is.
Welcome back, Tinkerbell.
If y'all know who Tinkerbell is, this is our great friend, plays Fortnite with us.
Oh, all the time.
Dude, and we'll get in the video here in a few minutes, and you'll learn more about him, but just a great man all the way around.
Yeah, and he's definitely from the heart, and he gives great advice. He really helps.
So, sit back and relax. And here's Tinkerbell, baby.
I appreciate the words of kindness and thank y'all for having me today. I really don't know what y'all's plan is because I don't consider myself a outstanding person or anything. So I don't know what y'all have in store, but I'm excited. I'm excited to talk with y'all.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
Oh yeah. Well, we just don't want to. We want to make it where, like we always said, sit back, relax, and watch the BBG network. And I mean, we're not gonna get nobody on here that don't have an interesting story to tell.
No.
You know.
And look, y'all, he's a great person. You know, we might just have to get a shirt with him one day. Is all I'm saying.
I'm excited for the shirts. I'd like to see what they look like, and I might purchase one myself, to be honest. You know, I might rep the BBG network in my daily life.
I tell you what, if we get over 500 views on this episode, we'll get to you for half off.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll pay for the other half. I'll pay, so it'll be free.
It'll be free. Hey, that's fine with me. I might purchase another one on top of that.
500 views. So I know y'all can do it. Y'all got everybody's got at least 10 people in their family.
Give this man a free shirt. Look, y'all, if everybody shares, it'll blow up. You don't gotta sit here and be telling everybody about it. Just repost it. And if they see it, tell them. Make sure to say repost on it, and then if they repost it, it'll just keep going.
Yeah, for real. Just keep on. I don't care. Just show your grandma.
Yeah, take his grandma watches it.
Speaking of grandma, Caleb, I think you got interested in grandma.
So tell us a little about it.
Tell us about your grandma, because if y'all don't remember, we told y'all we're gonna get somebody on here to talk about their grandma and how she's seen. What is she saying, Caleb?
Well,
what is she saying?
She claims to have seen Bigfoot, number one, and a UFO. You know, and I don't know what y'all might believe or don't believe, but you know, I don't think she's a person that would lie about something like that necessarily.
So she's a pretty trustworthy person.
Oh yeah, I trust her. I mean, she's my grandma.
Oh,
so, yeah. But yeah, she does have some stories about Bigfoot. One time, she likes to collect rocks and stuff. They have a rock wall.
Like a rock quarry or something?
No, she lives out in the mountains, but like just regular rocks on the ground. She'll go and collect a bunch of them. She was out there one day, and there's this big ravine out where they live, and she was down in that ravine. She said it was starting to get a little dark, and you know, she had a wheelbarrow full of rocks and stuff. And the next thing she knows, she sees the top of the trees, you know, like moving across and stuff. So she kind of stopped what she was doing, and she started looking around, and she said, next thing you know, here comes Bigfoot walking down the ravine.
I'd seen him face to face.
Yeah, seen him face to face. She said he might have been like 100 yards away or something.
So about a football field away.
Yeah, not very far. Enough if you've seen something like that, you know, probably be scared, right?
Yeah. Are you a dude that believes in like conspiracy theories and stuff? I do.
Really? You know, I wouldn't say I believe in every conspiracy theory out there, but I think there's some things that happens that are very questionable, and maybe there's some other motives to what really happened. Overall, I would say I'm inquisitive about conspiracy theories, not necessarily that I believe in them, if that makes sense.
So, I know
what's one of the biggest ones that you're skeptic about or whatever? Don't get us banned or nothing.
Well, you know, there's always a question in my mind about 9/11.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And you know, I've looked into like the moon landing and stuff, and there's some strange things up with that, but at the end of the day, the thing that keeps coming back to my mind is, why would they fake that? You know, what would have been the reason for them to fake the moon landing? And I know there's arguments, you know, we were in a space war with Russia and the Cold War and all that, but why would we go to such great lengths to honestly fake that, is the question.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know?
Most definitely.
Most
definitely.
Personally,
I believe in some, most definitely, but some of them I'm kind of a little bit on the edge, though.
Yeah,
what are some conspiracies that you 100% believe in? Like,
oh, 9/11, definitely.
Yeah. I think that's one that's more of a common one.
Oh, of course, JFK.
I don't believe in that.
JFK was assassinated by the CIA 100%. There's no question.
They're probably coming after us right now.
There's actually CIA documents that support that theory. So it's hard to deny that one.
That's pretty.
It's pretty like interesting to hear. Like
no. Let's see what another one would be. I don't believe. What was our first episode about how aliens on another planet?
Yeah, do you believe in aliens? Because you know, you said your grandma, you trust her. So do you believe that she's seen a UFO and Bigfoot?
You know, it's hard to say. Yeah, somebody's seen a UFO or somebody's seen Bigfoot. Just because, honestly, it could have been anything. You know, especially with the Bigfoot. Like, there's a lot of hunters out there, and I know it's hard to say, you know, you couldn't really confuse a hunter with Bigfoot, but you know, your mind plays tricks on you when it's dark, or you know, you might see something that's not necessarily what it seems to be. But UFOs, I think there's a lot of things that fly that we probably don't 100% know everything about, you know, and not just UFOs as extraterrestrials, but like
just from our planet.
Yeah, just from our planet. There's all kinds of government, you know, tests and launches and stuff, and so I think a lot of times when people see a UFO, it's probably not like in the sense of extraterrestrial.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I definitely think all the governments, every single government has hidden technologies that we have no even clue about until like a war is going to happen, and then there's gonna be some crazy weapons that no one even believed.
Even if they bring it out, then there was at one time I was told, I read something somewhere, but anyway, I was told that NASA and the government are almost 40 years ahead in technology from what we have as consumers. You know, so think about that for a second. We have AI, ChatGPT, AI, this kind of stuff. What's 40 years ahead of that? We can't envision really what is 40 years. We know what's 40 years behind us. So if you just apply the principle of 40 years behind us to now, you know, that's a giant leap.
Yeah, I mean 40 years ago, a computer was as big as this room.
That's what I'm saying. And we had cassette players in our cars 40 years ago. You know what I mean? There wasn't even CDs widely available, you know. So, I mean, you got to think, and we've gone from cassettes to downloadable Bluetooth music in 40 years. Oh, yeah. So what's 40 years ahead of us really look like, and what are they doing with that technology? You know, what kind of advancements are they making behind closed doors? So it's very interesting for sure. And to be honest, I think most governments, if not all, you know, besides maybe third world country governments, I think maybe they have the technology to actually create, or probably have created, in the sense, UFOs that people claim to see. You know, flying saucer UFOs, anti-gravity. I think they for sure have the ability to make those. I think. No, I don't. I have nothing to back that up with, obviously. But
so you're a huge conspiracy theorist.
I wouldn't say huge. Like I said, I'm inquisitive about them. Not, you know, there's some things that I would definitely stand my ground on and probably die on certain hills for certain conspiracies. But I guess you could call me a conspiracy theorist. Yeah.
It's pretty cool. So what else is interesting about you?
Do you watch sports or anything?
You know, I used to really be big into like college football. I've never been big in NFL. But as I progressed to my working age, I've kind of lost touch with it, to be honest with you. Of course, in high school, I went to high school football games and stuff, but I've lost touch with high school football. I don't watch.
So let's say this: greatest football player or college football player of all time. Who is it?
Of all time. Strictly in college, not like NFL career.
No, we'll get to NFL in a minute.
Okay. The greatest one of all time. I don't know. I couldn't tell you, to be honest. I don't know if I could pick.
There were some great people.
Let's think about USC 2000 in the early 2000s.
I didn't watch football back then. I don't follow it like that though. You know what I mean? I don't do.
I say the best one. We got Vince Young. Reggie Bush.
Reggie Bush was a good one.
Can we put Joe Burrow into it?
I think it's too early. I know he's out of college, but I don't think he was one of the greatest.
One of the greatest offense all time, for sure.
I think he was good. I think he was good. But
so you wouldn't say he was great?
I wouldn't say great.
Okay, let's say this.
I think he has a very...
The NFL situation shouldn't even be like a topic. It's most definitely Tom Brady.
Oh yeah, for sure Tom Brady.
Nobody will ever catch him.
I don't personally like Tom Brady. I don't. but he is definitely the greatest player of all.
Why don't you like him?
I don't like him like in this day of age when they put Patrick Mahomes.
I know when they put Patrick Mahomes. I understand, his numbers are starting to climb.
Is there an Ed Reed or a who's another? Ed Reed or a what's his name? Ray Lewis. Is there a Ray Lewis or Ed Reed or Shannon Sharp in the NFL right now? No, there's not.
No,
there's definitely not. I mean, maybe a corner right now, maybe Jalen Ramsey. I if you can even put him even up there.
Yeah.
They're at a 10. He maybe be at like a 5.5 if that.
I could agree with that, but yeah, I don't. When people are putting Patrick Mahomes and Brady together, I understand what they're doing because I think
he brings television views.
As far as like age wise and numbers wise, he's on track to really catch up with Brady by at some point in his career. I don't think it's going to happen. I think within the next probably 3-4 seasons, he's probably going to stop catching up with Brady.
Well, I feel like his numbers already this year, they just weren't as good as they normally are.
No.
He's just used to. You can't lie. He was a top tier player for the league, and now he's just this year he's kind of drooped down.
Yeah. But like you said, he does get views.
He's a brute.
But you got to think, you had Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, Phillip Rivers. He didn't win nothing, but Phillip Rivers, except the Pro Bowl, he won that. He was always in that every year. Drew Brees, Eli Manning, what's another one? Ben Roethlisberger. You had all those quarterbacks. You really ain't got that no more in the NFL. You've legit got Patrick Mahomes, and you got Lamar Jackson's pretty elite. And that's as far as I can compare to any of those. That's about as far as you can get.
There's not really any new quarterbacks, newer early career quarterbacks that are really, having that outstanding first 1 or 2 years in their career that kind of sets them apart from the rest of them. You just don't see it.
Yeah.
And I don't know, to be honest with you, I don't know if we're going to see that for another couple of years. And we may not see the likes of like Tom Brady or Patrick Mahomes in his starting years. I don't know if we're gonna have that kind of football again. For at least a while. The way the NIL and stuff in college goes, I think we're dwindling away from the really really excellent players that come out of one college or just sit on the bench for 2 years, have a great, junior and senior season and go into the NFL and just start blowing everybody out of the water. I don't know if that's going to happen anymore, especially with 12-man playoff and the NIL that's in college right now. It's hard for me to see, what it's going to look like over the next couple of years. But I think it's interesting and, some good may come out of it. I'm just personally not a fan of it right now.
You like Colorado and Coach Prime?
No, I don't. I really don't, to be honest with you. I think it's too much. I understand.
That's where most of our quotes come from, Landon.
I understand.
We coming, especially that's like our staple is ain't hard to find.
Yeah. He does his job very well. He gets views. He gets people riled up, with how they think he's disrespectful and all this stuff. I'm sure y'all seen all of it, People are always talking trash on him about how disrespectful he is and stuff. But, he's smart. He knows what he's doing, And I get it. I'm just not a fan.
Yeah. One thing that made Kaleb so unique whenever we were playing Fortnite is how he gives us such good advice, I think.
Yeah, he gives good, really, I say relationship advice a lot, but he gives great life advice. Why don't you just throw out some relationship and life advice?
Let me give you a situation. How about this?
Yeah,
give me a situation.
Give me a situation I can respond.
I know what situation he's gonna give. I think.
Let's hear it.
Okay, so let's say this: Bobby Joe and Sarah Jean.
Yeah.
Okay, Bobby Joe and Sarah Jean cheats with somebody.
Uh-huh.
It's
who's somebody? We gotta have names.
Maybe
Gerald.
Gerald is not a close friend to Bobby, but kind of. They talk.
Okay. Like daily, weekly.
Yeah. Okay. What's your initial response to that?
You know, I'd probably just.
It'd be easy to say, I'm just going to up and leave. That'd be the easy response.
Well,
but we don't want that.
Well, how long have these two people been together?
Let's say 2 years.
Okay, that's a fairly good length of a relationship. You should be able to establish trust in that amount of time. But honestly, my response would be take Gerald behind the woodshed.
Indeed, that's what I do. Take him behind the woodshed.
And throw her out to the wolves. I mean, it's that simple. You know, you can't allow that level of disrespect to infiltrate your heart.
It's
because
the
then
pure devil.
You become disrespectful. You become untrustworthy if you allow that into your personal life. You know, so something like that happens. Cut your losses and get out of there.
Yeah.
You know, it's that simple. And I understand how difficult something like that could be, you know, because you did spend 2 years with that person, but the longer you stay, the more agony and the more pain it's going to cause you.
Sometimes you just got to get over it, boys.
Yeah.
You just got to get over it.
You cannot it's very, very difficult to rebuild that trust from someone.
You know what? I think this is another thing. Coach Prime once said, if they're not going to be loyal to my football program, if they're not going to be loyal to their girlfriend that they've been with for a very long time, how are they going to be loyal to my football program?
That's exactly right.
And at the very end, he said, I ain't hard to find.
Yeah, I mean, if you're not loyalty, you know, it kind of goes with everything. If you're loyal to one thing, most of the time you are pretty loyal to other things.
I feel like some people cheat on individuals just because they're not receiving attention from the individual that they're with now.
Yeah. Well, a lot of that is, you know, a lack of communication. So if you're in a relationship and you're not getting some sort of affection or attention that you feel like you need, and you don't say something about it, how can you expect it to be better? You know, so if you're having issues, talk about it. They may cause a fight. They may cause.
Are you throwing hands or no?
No.
Not with the woman.
No.
I'm trying to catch you right there.
I see what you did there. I see. You know, you had me on the edge there for a second. I
we went from woodshed and not throwing hands on it now.
No, take Gerald behind the woodshed.
Not Sarah Lou.
Not Sarah Jean.
Sarah Jean.
Yeah.
I thought it was Sarah Lou.
No. You kick her out on the side of the street. No hands.
So, you've had how many relationships? And haven't you only had 2 relationships?
I would say 2.5.
That's good, dude. That's really good.
Tell us how long. Tell them just. I mean, we already know, guys. It's not scripted nothing, but we've talked about this stuff before. So, how long were these relationships? Tell them.
So my first one was 4 years. I actually broke up with her the day before our 4-year relationship, our 4-year anniversary.
What's your relationship now? You going pretty good?
Yeah, we're doing great. We've been together. It'll be 6 years in October.
You in the hand,
congratulations. So October the what?
Had a baby.
100418. So October 4th.
Oh, I was trying to catch you. I was like, I don't know if he knows it.
Yeah. You almost had me, but I know it. I know better than that.
So how have you made these relationships last so long? Like, what do you think is key?
Put your whole heart into it, don't you?
Yeah. Put your whole heart into it. You have to be trustworthy. You have to trust them, and talk about things. And when there's, you know, issues that arise, you got to work through it. I mean, you can't just, you know, she, you know, spent 5 minutes too long to respond to him. You know, you can't just throw in the towel at every little issue that you have.
Take some notes, guys. Get out your pen and paper right now and take some notes.
Yeah. And y'all really all listen to this because his stuff helps.
I mean, and when you do have an issue, you know, you have to set boundaries. You know, as far as like.
I know boundaries.
Yeah. Oh
yeah.
You have to set boundaries, and when they're disrespected or not, they don't respect your boundaries. You have to take that serious. I mean, even if it's a little boundary, like I don't want you to drink coffee in the morning, and then they go and drink coffee.
You want to shout out anybody right now? Tell them how you feel about the boundaries.
I think most people respect my boundaries.
Good.
They better respect you.
I don't know if you got a problem with somebody and you're like, yeah.
No.
Bobby Joe,
I would shout them out. Trust me. I don't have beef with me.
But look, if anybody disrespects him, me and Carter will take Gerald out to the shed.
See? That's all it takes. Now they're scared.
Because we love Caleb, don't we?
I ain't hard to find.
Ain't too hard to find.
Oh, mate. Hopefully everybody's liked this video. This has been so fun right here.
Yeah, and make sure you hop in the BBG network, hop in the pod.
Yeah, even I liked and subscribed. And I'm a guest. So if I can do it, what's stopping y'all?
Yeah, and you share it and everything, don't you?
Oh yeah, I share it every time. I'll probably share this one, depends on how it goes. I have to watch it back. And if I look like an idiot, I'm probably not going to share it. But
you like hats, Caleb?
It's getting posted either way.
You like hats?
Oh yeah, I like hats. I wear hats.
We've got you a new hat. This segment is brought to you by Iron Line Clothing.
Iron Line Clothing. So we got you Iron Line Clothing bandana, and then I got
a beanie.
A beanie. I don't even wear beanies.
Hey, you got it on backwards.
Do I?
No, you gotta flip it, I think. Yeah, like that.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
How's it look?
Let me pick the beanie. I like that.
Look pretty clean. I don't ever wear beanies, but I got this for free from Iron Line Clothing. I did pay for this hoodie, and I got a nice shirt at home. Oh, you wearing it around the neck?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't feel like taking the hat off and putting it around.
I mean, you do got the boots and the jeans to go with it.
Now I look like a real cowboy.
All right. But Iron Line Clothing, code Landon G.
Use code Landon G. We'll hunt you down and make you buy some.
I don't know about that. We will hunt you down if you don't buy a t-shirt from BBG Network, though.
Can we give them an estimated price? Not a price, Landon, but an estimated price. Just kind of like
t-shirts, probably $25 for a t-shirt. And
we estimate $25. Now, don't be like, oh, you still on the podcast, $25 now. If it's a little over, a little under, you know what I'm saying? It's an estimated price.
And hoodies, I think we decided on either. We have to see how much they cost. Either $35.
Between $30 to $40.
Yeah, probably on the higher end, probably closer to $40. And we'll hand deliver them. We'll check every shirt, make sure and hoodie, make sure it looks good. And she can make anything you need. You want a long sleeve, you want a crew neck, anything.
Can you shout out your supplier or no?
Not just yet, because we're gonna make sure the shirt.
This ain't drug cartel, not like that. But I mean,
we just have to. We want to make sure the quality's there before we stick to somebody.
Sounds about right. I'm excited to see them. I really am. Do you have, maybe after the podcast, do y'all have like a preview of like graphics or something?
Oh yeah, we already know what the design she's printing for us this weekend.
A sneak peek. It may have. He's gonna have one of our guests on here before.
It's one of our past two guests, and I think he's gonna be our new like brand like emblem like logo. I don't know for sure, but
yeah,
he'll definitely be on this shirt for a minute.
Anyway, guys, yeah, we've had a lot of fun today. If you like any of these fine materials right here,
oh yeah, I mean it's soft. Look, and
we'll put the code down below.
I don't like thick hoodies. I don't know about y'all, but this hoodie's like kind of thin, and I like it. You know, it's not over like because I get hot a lot, and it's real thin and comfy.
Go check out their shirts too. I've been browsing the website.
Oh, have you?
I thought about getting one.
Yeah, I have the white one. It's an angel on the back, and it says, "A man who stands for nothing will fall for anything."
One of my all-time favorite quotes.
I like that.
I like that.
Oh man, that's good right there.
It almost gives you goosebumps. You know, it gives you goosebumps a little bit, especially with everything going on right now. You know.
Yeah, you have to stand for what you want. Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to stand for what you want, indeed. I think we've come to the end of the video, guys.
I think so.
But it's been a lot of fun. If you have any special guests, now let me repeat.
Dude, so many people have been asking y'all. There's a list longer.
There's a list about the size of this couch. full of paper.
And you're talking names written microscopic, dude. It's big as this.
Everybody's asking me on.
Oh, dude.
Man,
I don't want. Some people want to be on, and you're not going to be on. No offense, but people that's interesting, that you know it's interesting, that will make somebody laugh whenever they're watching this. Maybe mention them. It can't just be like, oh yeah, my name is Bobby Joe, and I'm not interested if I want to be on your podcast.
Yeah, like we've had so many people, and like y'all are cool, but it's kind of like me and Carter. Like we're the hosts, ain't nothing crazy. You got to get some cool people on to make the pod something special.
Indeed, everybody loves Jacob. Everybody loves Jacob.
Yeah, Jacob is our most viewed episode. Is it really almost 350 views?
I think it's over 350.
Wow, I thought it was just 300.
The last time I looked at it a couple days ago it was at 300. So. You gotta be way above that now.
Wow, and it's crazy the growth we've
look
had.
At it right now?
Yeah, we went from like 150 views the first video to like 200 and something the second to 200 the third, and then the second one popped back up and it's at
361 views now.
And go follow the Insta too. It's called BBG Network. You can find it on mine or his page. And we're about to make a TikTok page soon and be posting like highlights of the best clips and stuff of the pod.
Exciting stuff, real exciting stuff. I hope this blows up and y'all get famous off of this. I really do. Like Big 42 said last podcast, it brings some modernness to our area that's much needed. So
indeed.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, what do we say? Oh yeah, hop in BBG because we out, gang. We out.
And put the shades on. The future is bright.
Put the shades on because the future is bright. See ya.